Hello and welcome to my Final Fantasy VIII playthrough. Um, the things that you can look forward to this is it's going to show you where to get most of the items, if not all. Um, it's not going to spoil that much storyline for you because I'm going to be skipping through most of it. Um, and it's going to play cards. It's going to show you where all the rare cards are. Um, which you can actually skip cards until the end of the game. But there are a few things you gotta just know. If you do that, then you're gonna have to play the whole CC member, and um, if you don't do that, you're gonna miss them out entirely. The easy way is just to play the CC member and wait till the end. The more advanced way is to play him during the game, which can suck because sometimes most people that don't use a walkthrough, they miss out on them. So we're not going to do anything crazy like getting Lionheart on, the beginning of the game. We're not going to be doing that much leveling. We're going to just try to keep low leveled so that all of the enemies stay low leveled, even the bosses, and we're going to exploit some card gaming, and we're going to just... Oh, I already messed up. The first thing you want to do, before you even leave this screen really, is come to this computer and turn on the power and just hit tutorial right away. And doing this will give you 2 GFs and you'll get 2 trophies. Spoiler. So let's see what we got here. You exit out. Now that you've named your GFs, you actually own them. So go to I'm done. And now you're just ready to leave this room. It's all going to be super speed because I consider you taking... I can't get the quizzes. I consider you playing your own game, and you really don't want to be bored with too much of the stuff. So you're going to walk down here, then you're going to get a little dialogue, select sure so that you understand what's going on. I'll explain it the best I can. Talk to this guy. He will give you 7 cards. From here, you're forced to go downstairs in the elevator, and with your newly friend, you're gonna see how this works. This is a map of the garden, and you're gonna see arrows next to the the words. What this is the garden is a big circle. We start at front gate, and if we go right, we'll hit library, training center, parking lot, and up top, the furthest away from us, is dormitory. And then if we go left, it would be infirmary, quad, and cafeteria. Then from cafeteria, you can hit dormitory. The first thing you want to do, though, is head over to the library, and you're going to want to check this little spot on the bookshelf, and then you're going to talk to the girl in the library. She'll have pigtails, so talk to her. I have my back turned to her, but you'll get the gist. Once you have done that, I'm going to speed it up so I don't waste your time. You are ready to go and do your seed field exam. So make your way this way. And then you'll find quizzes right here. She'll explain junctioning to you. Pretty much you will not be able to do anything without a GF. And what I mean that is you'll only be able to attack unless you have a GF equipped. So always have your member equipped with at least 1 GF. And when you do that, you'll be able to learn different abilities. And also, instead of just being able to attack, you can use magic, you can use your summon, you can use the draw command, which is really handy, and you can use items. So that's really important. Always have a GF equipped on one of your characters, and you'll be doing good. There are challenges that I'm not going to do. It's no GF challenge, and it's pretty horrid. It's like taking a game and making it as hard as possible. But I won't be doing Lionheart this one. I'm going to be doing a low level. What you can look forward into this is all the items, little secrets. I'm going to be doing low level. So that means I'm going to be running away from most of the battles or trying to turn them to stone. Which is, if you're going to try and do what I'm doing, you'll keep bosses and enemies really low level too, so everything's kind of easier this way. That's why a lot of people do it. So I'm outside now, which is kind of dangerous. So I'm going to take her tip, and I'm going to equip GFs. And I'll explain this. Magic allows you to use the magic that you find. GF lets you summon a garden force. Draw lets you collect magic from enemies, which is really handy. I'll show you that here in a minute. Item is pretty important. It lets you use items in it. But one of the most important things you want to do at the beginning of the game is use card and go ahead and use water and ice refines, because I find those two to be handy as can be. Then from the start of the game, you're going to want to head to the fire cave. So just the basic tutorial about how some things work. See, I can draw items from these creatures. For some reason I didn't do it for Squall, so I'm just going to run. See, I collected 2 fires. You don't use MP, so pretty much you're stealing magic from enemies, and you only get a certain quantity. Whoops. So yeah, pretty much just head here, and she's gonna lay down some more information. Pretty much you can, once you collect any kind of magic, you can junction it to your stats, and that will make your character stronger. So that's how low level challenges help you out, is because magic is going to increase your stats, and if you collect enough magic, you can be level 7 throughout the whole game, but still have like level 99 stats, or in this case, in this game, 100 stats. It helps so much better just not to level up. If you don't understand the junction, just use this auto. You can auto it to make your attack or magic or defense the strongest. So if you really don't understand, go into that. About the gunblade, I'm just going to tell you, you can go to status right here and to Squall, and right here you can turn it on auto, which you don't have to worry about, which for new players is really good. But if you turn it off, you'll be able to hit critical hits every time once you get the hang of it. Pretty much whenever Squall attacks, if you hit R1 at the right time, you're going to do a critical hit. This indicator right here, you're going to want on if you're not using auto, because auto is forced off. But it's real important just to keep that on, because if you turn it off, you might not know when to press R1. Because certain bosses have different attack patterns for the Renazokan. So we're going here, she's my +1. So she talks to you throughout the whole fire cave, which isn't that bad, but it gets kind of confusing. Like, they talk back to each other, and then you hit this area, which is nothing. And it's funny because once you get done with the fire cave, there's really nothing to do in it. Like, you visit it one time and there's really nothing in it. So, hopefully I can escape. Maybe if I speed up, it'll let me escape. Escaped. Didn't receive any XP or anything like that. Something that I should have done sooner. Oh, I want to turn that camera movement down a lot. Okay, so I keep those settings for this game. Makes it a lot easier. So she's pretty much Babylon, which we don't need to know about. I was going to say bombs are elementals, but if you know Final Fantasy, you'll know fire and ice are completely different, and if you hit a fire creature with ice, it'll do twice as much damage, but if you hit a fire creature with fire, it'll heal them, and if they're not weak or strong against it, you'll just do normal damage. So like take Ifrit for example, if I attack him with fire, it'll heal him because he's a fire-based creature, and if I hit him with ice, it would do twice as much damage, and after that lightning would just do normal damage. But since now my stuff is set up to control memory, it makes drawing a lot easier. So drawing, you can draw items or you can cast it on yourself. Pretty much if you stock it, you will be able to use it for yourself, but if you cast it, it'll use their magic stat, pretty much. Which is good. I want him to attack Squall. On those critical hits. Important that I do it this way instead of using cheats, because if I use cheats, you gotta understand, some people will be using this walkthrough as PC users or regular old PC. So here's his limit break, and you just gotta press R1 when the line is in the box. Oh, I barely missed that, but oh well, I missed it. Not bad for a human. So getting a perfect increases your chance of doing a final limit break. Kind of like this, you get more. Like I said, Lionheart on this one, I'm not going to be doing it. Alright, so for an interesting note, the timer is set, and it'll help you increase your seed rank if you kill him within the like seconds of the time ending. But you can sit here on this screen, and the timer will still be going down on most of the platforms. So I'm not going to be doing a seed perfect because everybody's like, oh, it's in the beginning of the game. If you do everything right, you'll get a high seed rank. It's through the whole game. Like, there are certain actions that you can do and not do that will increase and decrease your seed rank. It's not just the beginning of the game where, like, if you get a high score, you're set for the rest of the game. Because, like, there are always going to be actions that you can do that's going to mess you up and make it harder. Like, say you, like, run away in the Brothers' temple, the Tomb of the Unknown King. Like, if you run away from there, your seed rank goes down. It's all the way throughout the whole entire game. It's not just the beginning of the game like everybody thinks. So, just to debunk that little notion that it's for real on the very first few steps of the game. It's actually through the entire game. And I don't want to follow the rules because sometimes it conflicts with how you want to play. So I can't ×3 through the tutorials, sorry. But pretty much she's saying you can equip fire, or you can equip an element, any kind, to your attack. And you can also equip a status element to your attack. Meaning, like, you can equip blind and ice to your attack, and you can also equip status and elements to your defense too, as well. So I'm just doing some things to make it faster. You can use the cures that you got, or you can use items. Whoops. These are hers. There isn't an encounter none, but I'm not going to use it. I'm using 3 ways just to make it more manageable for you people that are following this as a walkthrough, which is what you should be doing. So once you get back on the world map, I should probably use encounter none too. But anyways, if you stay on this road, wait, I can't. You won't be able to get to enemy encounters. So if you're playing on a different platform and you don't want to avoid encounters, follow the little gray road. And what you want to do here, there's a shop right here which can help you rent a car. There's a random person's house right here. There's a sales house. Here is a weapon shop, which it gets upgraded later on in life. The Final Fantasy VIII. Then there's a shop right here that sells items. And you really do want to check these shops because it helps you a long time from now. Like, talk to her. The following rules open. Let's see if I can get lucky. Difference? I'll take difference. See if I can beat her. So there's that. I didn't think that hard enough through. He is strong on every front, really. There's nothing I can do. I didn't have to beat her. I just had to have that difference rule. So after we've hit here, we're gonna go back to the garden now. We got the difference rule, so that's pretty good. You can get the all rule too, but I wouldn't settle for anything else. If you absolutely get one, just save and reset, because you need to get difference or all, or life on this fantasy world is not going to be enjoyable. So she's just doing what I was telling you to do. Equip the important abilities to learn, because if you don't, you'll kind of screw yourself over. See, summon magic plus 10%. It helps your summon, but it doesn't really help it that much. Like, I would just settle for the J scrolls that she's showing you right now, or the refines, like these J scrolls, because like having one of them equipped. Alright, so your summon can learn those J scrolls, and the more you have, the less summons your characters will need. Like, if I had all those J scrolls, all I'd have to have is Shiva, and I can equip like different stats for my character. And I'm avoiding stuff that just helps my summon, like summon magic plus 10% and GF HP plus 10%. I'm avoiding those because I know that the J scrolls and the refine abilities are way much better. So learn the junction scrolls or refines. So just going to GFs right now. I got to fix him. I'm fixing him exactly like I told you I'd do. I'm learning the refines and stuff like that. So once you get back into garden, you can use this, which you don't really have to, but go to the library. And talk to this lady. Once you do that, it'll be cool. You're gonna want to say, which I'm going to. Or you know what, I'm not going to. I'm gonna tough it out. So, you want to play this kid in cards, because he's extremely good at it. He's got a good card that you want. He didn't use it right away, but I want that cockatrice, so I really want to try and win this. He's just got really good cards for this. I have to play more of a strategic role, because if I don't play with a good strategy, he's going to win. So maybe if I take him, see, and I lost, so he gets 2 of my cards. But I can exit game, continue, and I'm good to go. It's the same kind of save file. So playing them again. I like to play this way in the beginning because guess I gotta do that. So I won that time. Come here, little boy. I got my difference rule back, so that's good. Okay, what do I want to do? What does he got? He's got a pretty good attack. You got to play strategic through this, because if you don't play strategic enough, he becomes harder to get. It's gonna be a tie. Can I get him? Nope. That's the card that I want. Of course, he uses the stupidest way to flip it, which I'm doing a stupid move to just eagerly get it. And that's good. Oops, I don't want Gizzard. Actually, I'll take Gizzard. So once you have that card, you really don't have to play him again. And I should have went and I thought I had to go back to the library, but I don't. You want to make your way to the cafeteria, but before you do that, oh, that's the front gate. Don't ever go there. Messed up bad. I'm sorry for everybody. I want to save, and then I want to head to the cafeteria, because while we have everything that we need on this area so far, the cafeteria is a place. I think this is it. Yeah. You can get another rare card. You can talk to the lady that is a cafeteria lady, and she has funny dialogue, but it really doesn't help you much. Oh, I don't want to use those. Alright, I got a pretty decent hand, and what I like in that hand is a lot of stuff. But she's got a lot of good cards, so I might want to play the role that I've played before. Let's see. This card can be relatively useless. See what I want to do. I should have seen it coming. So I want this one. I'm gonna take Ruby Dragon, but that's out of desperation. So once you've done all that, you're good for the very first portion of the game. Sorry that it took so long, but I will meet you for the second portion right back here. I am gonna try and play a little kid some more. I'm gonna try to do a little off-screen card hunting because I want to find a caterpillar. No, a cockatrice. I want to find a cockatrice and get 20 breaks from it. But I'll explain that in the next playthrough. So keep watching, and thank you for doing so. For more content, leave a like, comment, and please subscribe, because I've done almost every Final Fantasy for PlayStation 4, and I want to continue doing them, so the views help. Thank you. I'll see you next time.